Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this Makeup Obsession LA Dreams palette. So it's got really funky packaging and then inside just looks like this. It's a lovely mix of pink and greens and it costs £10. So I got mine from the Makeup Revolution website. They do sell Obsession boots, but they haven't reached it yet, so I'm sure they will arrive there soon. Typically I do like the Makeup Obsession formula. I have got some other palettes that I do really like and I've done videos on, like for example I've got the Rady palette here and it just looks like this. So I did a video on this, so we'll link that one in the description box. I do like with this one, however, though, that you can move the pans about because they've got the little kind of inserts here that you can change about with that they don't have on this one, which I would have actually liked myself to put all the pinks in one place and all the greens in another, just to make it a little bit more cohesive, but they have changed the packaging in that aspect. Two of my favourite palettes actually from the Revolution kind of umbrella brands are actually these two mini palettes. So I've got a video on the mini Tasty Avocado and you can tell these are well loved because like look at the inside on these. So that's that one, and then I've got like the mini Peach one. So I don't know what it is, but the metallics on these are just absolutely amazing. So I always like compare like palettes to these, they are so good. So in general I think I prefer the Obsession formula to like normal Revolution. I just, even though like they're made by the same people, they're not the same formula, and I think I just prefer these ones. Yeah, I wanted to pick this palette up because like pink is one of my favourite eyeshadow colours and my favourite looks to do, so we're definitely doing like a pink eye with some kind of pop of green. So yeah, I'm going to zoom you in now, I'm going to put my base on and then we'll get started. Okay, so as usual, I have primed my lids with a Revolution Cut Crease Canvas in the shade Halo. I always like using this, it's really good. I'm about halfway done with this now. And I've put some of these like shadow shield things on that I've got from Primark. Just, I wanted to use them up and, you know, see if I can get that nice line. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with, I'm actually going to go in with like the darkest shade and do that first. I'm going to go in with Hollywood Boulevard, which is like this pinky purple colour, and just put that on my outer corners. Okay, so that is that outer colour packed on. I'm going to go into the shade Bikini, which is this bright pink, and I'm going to put that in the crease. So that's that bikini shade on, and it seems to have a little bit of fallout on it, like I've got some on my face, it's in the pan, and that Hollywood Boulevard didn't have that kind of like kick up to it, so I will have to go back and clean that up in a bit. Next I'm just going to go in with this lighter pink, which is Beverly Hills, and just put that above the bikini shade just to make it look a little bit more diffused. My base seems to be skipping a little bit today, like can you see like around here? I don't think it's the eyeshadow, I think it's the base. I might have to start setting it, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, but I still think the look is coming along fine. It's just taking me a little bit more time to like go over it and blend it in. Okay, so I have just cut my crease off camera and I've just had like the worst time with it. It just, I don't know, it doesn't want to sit on my eyes. It dropped and went all in my eye and went all over my contact lens, so I had to go and sort that out. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's like going off a little bit because it's not performing the way that it normally does. Yeah, so maybe it's expired, not sure, we'll have to look into that. Anyway, let's go back to the palette. So I've got 3 of the pink shades on now, and normally I will put like a shimmer on my eyes. There's only like one really lighter shade, like this Venice Beach, and normally I would put that on my lid, but I think I'm going to put that like in my inner corner and my brow bone. So I think I'm going to put this shade Fame on my eyes, and with Revolution shadows I always find it's better to just go in with a finger, so excuse my horrible lockdown nails, but at least I can get in that inner corner. Okay, so I did just try and put that shimmer shade on my lid and it would not stick to the base. Like the base was just not drying, like, and it doesn't normally do that. So I think I'm gonna have to like switch to like the P. Louise base for the future, because I have got that, I've just not used it. So you know, I need to try that out. So what I did was, in the meantime, is to try and set that colour. I went in with California Dreaming and just like chucked some of that all over it. So it is like, it's quite set now, but it just looks like obviously the colour is, you know, just a bit of a mess. So I'm going to go in with that Fame shade. I'm going to try first go in with my Makeup Geek foil shadow brush, because that's just the bomb for eyeshadows. See, it's not even picking up well on the brush, but I'm just going to try and make it work. So I've tried to go in with that Fame shade and it's just not sticking, and I don't know whether it's because like of a build of a product or whether it's just a crap shadow. So I'm just gonna like railroad the whole thing, and I've got this Pinky Rose liquid eyeshadow, is it called? It says Glitter Wand in the shade Aries. I'm just gonna stick that over the whole thing. I've put some like glitter on my eyes. It's a lot more sheer than I thought it would be, and to be honest, this Pinky Rose product actually sucked. Like, it's really sheer. It's taken off some of the eyeshadow underneath, and the stopper like prevented any kind of product coming out. Like the tiniest bit will come out at times. It's taken me ages just to get this. I'm not happy with this, but we will have to persevere. I'm just gonna go back and intensify this outer corner. Okay, so all I've done now is just go back into that Hollywood Boulevard and just intensify that outer corner a little bit, and then put more of Beverly Hills up in the crease. So now I'm going to go into that light shade, that Venice Beach, just put on that on the brow bone in the inner corner. Okay, so I wish I'd have put that gold all over my lid, because it's absolutely popping as like an inner corner highlight. How pretty is that? So I'm going to take my things off now, and then I'm going to go into like one of the greens on the lower lash line. So for mattes, I've got Vibes here, I've got Surfs Up here, and this really dark one called LAX. So I think I'm going to go into this Vibe shade, just put that on the lower lash line. So this is the finished look. I have just popped some eyeliner and lashes on. I did also try to put this greeny kind of shade called Smoothie Please under my lower lash line, but I didn't realise that it's a shimmer and it didn't really do anything. So I just went back into that Vibe shade and just put a little bit more of that on. And my lashes are the Eyelure. These are the pre-glued wispies in number 117. I get these from Home Bargains, £2.49, really good. And once they're pre-glued, like the glue is not tacky anymore, you can just take it off and use them as normal lashes. Okay, so what do we think of this palette? Overall, I do think it is a good palette. Before I started using any shimmer shades, the mattes performed really well and they were really pigmented, so I do like that aspect. I just think it was the base that messed up my eye look today. I mean, looking at it now, I think we've recovered alright, because it does look alright, you know. I can see that up close that where the cut crease is starting to crack a little bit, so but it's fine. It's not like I'm going out on a night out or anything. I'll just be wearing it around the house. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I do need to play with it a little bit more, play with the shimmers, because I'm not sure whether this Fame shade was like a bit of a dud or whether like it just didn't stick to the base. But that Venice Beach shade was really nice. Yeah, that is my look with this palette. So I do have like loads of other Revolution and Obsession videos to film, so stick with this channel because I will have a lot of content coming your way. So yeah, I do genuinely think that it's a good palette, and I do like the Rady palette, so I know that the Obsession, like the formula, is quite good. So thanks for watching today. Check out my other videos. Oh, I'll leave you with some swatches now, so I'll see you again later. Bye.